Clay County Economic Development Group's Entrepreneur of the Year Award is being sponsored by Citizens National Bank. In 1979, Gerard Roche had an article about mentorship published in the Harvard Business Review. That article starts by saying, "In the arts, it is an accepted fact that a young person learns the trade best when studying with a master. In business, too, the importance of the mentor relationship for a young person's development has been documented." Roche's research found that most business mentoring begins when the protege is in their 20s and 30s. More than a third started in the first 5 years of their careers, and more than a quarter during the second decade. Almost all of them believe that the majority of their learning and growing occurred in the first 15 years of their career. Our Entrepreneur of the Year learned early. Several of those first 15 years occurred before he went to college. He grew up working in the family business and was mentored by his entrepreneurial grandfather during his most formative years. From a young age, he observed strong work ethics, honesty, integrity, perseverance, and leadership skills. He learned how to surround himself with good people he could trust, how to listen to their thoughts and ideas, even if he disagreed, how to gain their trust, and how to not let a bad situation escalate. Another important lesson he learned from his grandfather was how and why he should work on the business instead of in it. In the early years, when they were really busy, he would drive a delivery truck on nights and weekends to help keep up with the workload. His grandfather explained to him that they had drivers to deliver the load, and they had him to organize them and build the business, that everyone needed to play to their strengths. In 1991, our Entrepreneur of the Year returned from Emporia State to work in the business full-time. At that time, they wholesaled and transported propane, anhydrous, and liquid fertilizer in Kansas and the bordering states with 9 trucks. Over the next 10 years, they grew these 3 commodities to 30 trucks. By 2000, they started branching out to other commodities like ag chemicals and motor oils. When the business was sold in 2015, they had 130 trucks. In the sale agreement, he was to stay on for 3 years, but with new opportunities in trucking, his leadership continues to build the business, and his involvement in it continues. They now have 200 trucks, and he has more flexibility to pursue other things. When he thought he would be out of trucking, he purchased Longford Water. But like most plans, things change. After having built a new facility, upgraded the equipment, modernized and automated the process, and doubled the sales, he will be taking a more advisory or mentor role, turning over the daily operations of it to his son. When asked what makes him able to do what he's done, he credits his grandfather's mentorship, his wife's help and support, and his genetic makeup. He says he's wired differently. He's driven. He likes to build something and watch it grow. He likes to try different things. He's always watching the future to see what might be coming down the pike. Clay County Economic Development Group's 2018 Entrepreneur of the Year is Brad Girton.